Do you think your music or fans would be different if you had started out in a city other than Atlanta?
I don't know about that. I mean, I kind of feel like the people who become your fans and find you are like-minded people, and they're weird like you, or they're moved by similar things that you're moved by. So I kind of feel like wherever we were, we would find those people.
The same people, yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, being in the Southeast, being in the South, like there is a certain sensibility to the place we're in, and so I mean that shows up in our lyrics, it shows up in our lives and the stories about our lives. So it's impossible to completely separate our music from the place where it's made. So
like everybody who's in New York City is like writing songs about how hard it is, and like they're all grizzled, and every song's cloudy, and like whatever. I mean but I mean we essentially are who we are, wherever we are.
And most of our songs are about the Civil War, so.
Right, so it doesn't matter.
Is there anything that irks you or that you'd change about the Atlanta music scene?
I don't know if I want to go on record.
Honestly, I mean, we've traveled around a bunch, and Atlanta has an awesome music scene. There's tons of good clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, tons, not like just like one. Like, I lived in Asheville, North Carolina. It's a great music town, but when I lived there, not now, but when I lived there, there was only really like one good club. And now there are more, but like, I mean, Atlanta has so many good places to play. People actually go see music.
Right.
There's tons of different kinds of bands. There's like one of every kind of band. I mean, I really I don't know that I would. I mean, yeah,
right.
it'd be. You can always ask for more,
Right.
like as an artist, because artists are like these unsatisfied, needy people. Which is not us, but other people.
Other artists, real artists.
But I mean, Atlanta, whichever place we live in, it's a really great music town.
And if we were to complain, like whatever, like the hipster, this or that, because there's always those elements, it would just be the same stuff we complain about in any town.
Yeah,
sure. Because those elements exist everywhere. So.
Okay. Well, we're really excited for your CD release party on April 11th. So can you tell me about the new CD?
Sure. Well, we've been working on the CD for a very long time. All kinds of setbacks, which we won't go into because it'll just bore everybody.
Yeah, and just get us mad.
But, some of these songs we've had for several years. Some of them are really new. But basically, this is a project that the two of us have been in charge of and been involved in on every level of a record. The writing, the performing, lots of instruments, the production, figuring out, paying for it. I mean, everything. So this is like basically we feel like we're giving birth or something. Like this is a huge thing for us. And honestly, if I can for a second, be a braggart, I didn't think it would be as good as it is. I am thrilled with the record. I'm very happy with it.
He's very hard to please.
Yeah, I am. You want to add anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's like really us. Like we've done, we recorded in like 4 different studios, but we also recorded one song like in my bedroom. And
it's true.
We recorded one song in my bedroom that was on, that was just turn the mic on and Elliot played guitar and sang and did it one time, no rehearsal, and that was it. And then I sang harmony to it, and then we sent it to the producer to mix it, and that's it. I mean, so like we try to make it as real as possible. That was our biggest thing about making this record.
Right.
We wanted it to be real.
Right.
We didn't overdo it in any way. We tried not to change it from the essence of what we sound like.
Right.
And we feel like it's a good first step. I mean, we've done a couple of like live things. Maybe like really like 3 technically like live things before this, and we're so.
Don't tell anybody about that.
Yeah, please don't mention. But, we're excited to be doing stuff in the studio. We really had a great time working with Will Robertson, who we worked with on this. He's a genius. He plays with us in our band, and he's we really owe completing this thing to him in a lot of ways. I mean, if you want to make an awesome record, definitely make it with Will Robertson. But yeah, it's basically, I think just the thing about this being real and us is like the essence of what the record is,
And also, like, this should go without saying, but I don't know that it does. We really wanted to make a record that people would really want to listen to. Like something that you could put on, while you're driving, while you're folding your laundry, while you're making dinner, whatever. Like something that
maybe not the laundry.
Maybe not the laundry, whatever. Just that you would want to listen to, more than one time. That it doesn't have 5 minutes of guitar solos or experimental this or that. Not that that's fine, but we really wanted to make a record that people would enjoy. And the songs are pop songs. They're 3.5 minutes. Some of them are longer. I mean, there's some deeper cuts on there too. But I don't know. I feel like I'm glad that we both wanted to do that. I think we did. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, we really. Even though it took so long, or maybe even especially because it took so long, we really followed our hearts on this record. We had a bunch of songs that we were going to do at first, and we ended up adding on 2 songs at the very last minute.
Yeah.
One that we recorded at my house, and the other one that we were going to do for a show, and so we just did a really bad demo of it, and we couldn't stop listening to it, all of us. So we ended up recording it at last minute, and I mean, maybe I'm just speaking for myself. It's basically my favorite song on the record. I mean, I can't stop listening to it.
It's a good song.
And
we love ourselves.
Yeah, we love ourselves. But I mean, we just really try to follow our hearts with it. I mean, I feel like my favorite records that are out there now or in history, you just feel like there's a lot of heart in it, and there's you're really getting to know somebody by listening to it, and that was our basic thing that we really wanted from this record, And so the title of it's Have You Changed, and I think on one level it really is supposed to be a suggestion of introspection about about who you are and who we are and stuff like that. So I need more coffee.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. We love you.
Thank you.
More than you know. So much. And and everyone needs to come to our show.
Yeah, April 11th at Eddie's Attic. If you haven't been to Eddie's Attic, I mean, it's the best acoustic venue you could hope for.
In the country.
I mean, the sound there is awesome. It's there's no bad seats in the room, Plus, it's a real bar. You can drink.
Yeah.
And
they got great food.
And we're the way we are today with you, serious and really silly. That's how we are on stage too. So we have a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being here with me today. This has been Megan for BestOfAtlantaConcerts.com here for this edition of Artist Talk with the Brilliant Inventions, members Elliot and Josh. Remember to mark April 11th on your calendars because at 8 p.m. at Eddie's Attic Indicator, their CD release party is going on. Also, don't forget to become a member at Friends of Local Indie Music and check out updates at BestOfAtlantaConcerts.com.